Hello, this is Mark Serwotka, the General Secretary of PCS. I wanted to send you another video update on what the union is doing for you at this incredibly difficult time in dealing with the coronavirus. What I'm going to do in this short video is to reflect the improvements that you're telling us have been made since the union has been raising things on your behalf with your employers. And I also want to reflect that for some of our members, things seem to be getting worse day by day, given the pressure people are on to deliver frontline services. And I also want to explain what we're doing on your behalf. But I want to start really on a desperately sad note. In recent days, we've had it confirmed that there are now more PCS members who have sadly passed away whilst delivering frontline services. We've had reports of deaths now in the prison service, the DWP, in HMRC and in the Home Office. This is a tragic reality of how serious things are dealing with COVID-19. And on behalf of the union, can I send our most sincere condolences to the family, friends and work colleagues of those who have sadly passed away. But at the same time, I want to reassure everyone else what we're doing on your behalf. Now, as you know, we've been sending you out surveys, and your responses to the surveys are actually telling us what it is that we need to be raising with your employer. And signs are that things have got better for many people. As a result of the union intervening, I can tell you that more than twice as many PCS members now are working from home over the last 2 weeks. The Cabinet Office estimate over 76% of people are working from home. We've also raised improvements, and you're telling us that those improvements are being seen at workplace level. So, for example, we have a situation now where we're getting better results on special paid leave. We've made interventions to make clarifications on vulnerable workers and members who live in the same household as people who are in the vulnerable category. We've also made improvements that any sick absence must be discounted and not used in the normal way by the employer. But we're also hearing, very worryingly, that those members who are told they have to be in work delivering frontline services are under extreme pressure. And even though we're raising and getting some good agreements with employers at departmental level as well as nationally, the pressure on some managers to deliver frontline services is meaning that in some cases, terrible decisions are being made. Members have told us that things have happened, such as being told they have to be back in the workplace, that social distancing doesn't apply, that new interpretations have been put on who is vulnerable and who isn't by managers. And none of that is acceptable. And therefore, let me tell you what we're doing. Last night, I wrote to the Cabinet Office raising 3 urgent and immediate demands. Firstly, we have said that in any office or workplace where there's been a case of COVID-19 or a suspected case, the workplace must be immediately closed, staff sent home, there has to be a deep clean of the affected areas, and before it reopens, there must be a joint risk assessment with the union so that we can be sure that you are safe. Secondly, we've said to the Cabinet Office that given the situation, the default position must be that everyone works from home who can work from home, and that the only people required to report for work in the workplace are those who cannot do their jobs remotely. Now, we want an understanding that that list of people must be agreed with the union, because we have had some examples of people being told to come into work who clearly do not need to be in the workplace and therefore exposing themselves to greater risk. We've also demanded with the Cabinet Office last night that private contractors, who some of our members work for, are still acting in a very poor way, not paying people properly, putting real pressure on people to not observe social distancing measures. Now, we're going to follow up that letter today, and I hope to be able on Monday or Tuesday to do a further video updating you on what progress has been made. But I want to finish really with this point. Over the last few days and weeks, something we have known for years but has never been recognised has been proved to be true. PCS members deliver frontline services that people of this country rely on. In DWP alone at the moment, 1 million claims to universal credit shows how important our members are, but also what pressure they're under. So whilst we are pursuing for you, the employer and the Cabinet Office taking measures that keep you safe, we are also consulting our lawyers, looking at health and safety legislation to ensure if we have to, we're in a position to give advice and guidance on how everybody can stay safe. So as I finish, I want to thank you on behalf of your union for everything you're doing at these desperately difficult times. I want to say to you that your health and safety and your families is our utmost priority. And I want to say to you that whilst we hope to bring positive updates in the next few days, if you have a problem with your employer, whether you're in a workplace or working from home, please raise it with your union. Either raise it with your local representative or look at the details in the email that accompanies this video and contact us direct. We will do everything we can to support you at this difficult time. So please keep safe and well. Thank you for all that you're doing, and I hope to give you another update next week. Thanks very much.